Welcome to my channel Styling Threads. Today I am making a Chinese collar on this kameez. So first I have to cut this kameez according to the basic body pattern. I would set my fabric from the wrong side in 4 layers because I would cut front and the back side at the same time from this kameez, and then I would shape my neckline according to the Chinese collar. So I have set my fabric in 4 layers. Length wise I have taken 40 inches. 2 inches I have included in it for seam allowance, 38 plus 2, so 40 inches I have taken for length, and width wise I have taken 26 inches. 2 inches I have included in width also, means 24 plus 2 I have taken 26 inches. In this way I have set my fabric in 13 inches. So now I will start cutting. This 6 inches strip I have to attach at hemline. So I have set my fabric, included this 40 inches. Okay, in this way I have set my fabric. Now I will start my cutting from this side. Neckline which I have to take, width of neckline I would take 2.75. Okay, total shoulder line I would take 7 inches. 7.5 I would take for armhole length. Here I will draw a straight line. Point 0.75 to 1 inch I would take for shoulder drop. Okay. This way. Here I have to take the quarter measurement of chest, 8.5. I would include 1 inch in it. It would be 9.5. So I would mark over here. Now from this point, I will go 1.5 inch in this way and 3.5 I would take over here. I have to join these 3 points. From shoulder line I will go down 14 inches. Here I have to mark for waist measurement, quarter waist measurement I would mark at this point. So first I will draw a straight line. Now from shoulder line I will go down 21 inches. At this point I would take quarter measurement for hip. I would mark at 8, 1 inch I would add in it. For ease it would be 9 inches. Quarter measurement of hip I have 9 inches, 1 inch I would include in it for ease. So I would mark at 10. Okay. Now I have 3 points over here. I would join these 3 points with the help of shaping scale. I haven't taken seam allowance in it, so 1 inch I would take seam allowance over here. So it would be my cutting line. Okay, before this, first I will shape the front side neckline. As I have to attach a band over here, so whenever we have to attach band, we take more depth over here. So I will mark over here 0.75 inch I will go inside. Okay, I will draw a slanting line 3.5. At this point I will take half of this. Now 1.5 inch I will mark over here. Now I have to join these 3 points. For front side, I also cut my neckline over here. Almost 3 inches depth I would take over here. And for back side, I will take only 0.5 inch. Okay. Now I would start cutting, then I would start stitching my neckline. I have cut my front and the back side of kameez. This is the front side and this is the back side. So first I would make a neckline over here on my front side. I have to make a neckline over here as I have taken a little depth over here. Almost 3 inches I have taken. Okay. And remaining depth I will take over here. You can make a neckline here according to your choice. You can make a V-shaped neckline. You can make a slit over here, or you can make a round shape. I would make a very simple neckline today, and I would make my neckline on a pasting sheet. I would paste this on a piece of fabric and then I would stitch over here, and then I would attach my band over here. After making my neckline, I would stitch front and the back side from the shoulder lines, and then I would attach my band. So first I would take pasting sheet and I would draw my neckline design on the pasting sheet. So I have taken this a small piece of pasting sheet, and here I would draw the neckline. As I already have mentioned that I have taken 3 inches depth over here. Here I have taken only 3 inches. Okay, remaining depth I have to take over here. Total depth of my neckline which I have to take 7 inches. So 3 plus 4 I would take over here. Okay, I would mark at 4 inches. Okay, till this point I would make my neckline, and the design of my neckline I would make a very simple neckline. Before attaching this on kameez, first I would take a loose stitch over here so that this fabric should stick over here. Then I would start attaching on my kameez front part. So I have taken a loose stitch over here. Now I would put this on the right side of shirt. Okay, in this way. This is the center line and it should be on center line, this part. Okay, I would make my center line prominent. Now I will take a stitch very close to this pasting sheet. Okay, then I would cut the extra fabric and I would turn this to the wrong side. Now I would take a top stitch over here and another stitch I would take over here at this point. Okay, 2 stitches I would take over here. Then I would attach the back side with the front side from this shoulder line. Okay, then I would start attaching my collar. Now after attaching this, after stitching this, I also have stitched back side with the front side. Now I have to attach a band over here, and for attaching band, first I would measure from here till here. Okay, in this way I would measure how long band I would need to cut. First I would cut on the pasting sheet. I would paste this on a piece of fabric with the help of iron, and then I would start stitching over here. So I would take a pasting sheet for this first. So I have taken this pasting sheet, and band, the length of the band which I have to cut is total 15.5. So when I will fold this, I have to take half of 15.5, which would be 7.75. So in this way, now it is 7.75. First I will draw a straight line over here. Now till 2.5 there will be straight line, and from this point I will go up till 2.5. Okay, now I would make a curve over here, and I would join this point to this point by making a curve. My band would be 0.75 from here till here. Now I will give a shape over here. So this is the shape of my band. Lengthwise it is 15.5 and widthwise it is 0.75 only. You can take it 1 inch, but I have taken it 0.75. Now I have to paste this on a piece of fabric with the help of iron. Now I have pasted this on a piece of fabric with the help of iron. Now before attaching these two strips, first I would take a loose stitch over here. Then I would start attaching these two layers of fabric. Now I have taken a loose stitch over here. Now I put this in this way on the second layer of fabric, and I would join this by taking a stitch, and I would start my stitching from here. Okay, and I would take a stitch very close to this pasting sheet, and I will end over here. Okay, then I would cut the extra fabric, and I will take some notches and cuts, and I will turn the inside out. Now I have done the right side of my band, and it is ready to attach with my shirt. This is the center point I have marked with chalk, and now I also have marked the center point of my kameez. Okay, these two marks should join in this way. Now I would start attaching with my kameez. I would take the wrong side of my kameez, okay, in this way, and I would put this over here, and I would start my stitching from here. Okay, you can draw you can draw with the help of this chalk in this way, so that your stitching can be easy. In this way I have marked on this strip with the help of chalk a line. This would help me to take a stitch. I have to take a stitch a little above from this line, okay? And now I would start joining. I would take the wrong side of my kameez in this way, and I would put this part over here. In this way I would take a stitch, and then I would turn this to the right side in this way. Now I have attached this band by taking one stitch over here, and in this way my band is properly attached. Now one more stitch I would take, which would start from here, okay, a little above from this, and I would take one stitch a little above from this stitch, and I would take one stitch on all this edge of the band. And while taking this stitch I would attach this dory, which you can easily make. I have made this, and a video of making dory I already have posted, so you can attach this while taking stitch. You can attach it over here, okay, in this way, or you can attach at this point, okay. I will attach this dory on this band. So my neckline is ready. I have attached this button over here. I hope that you would have understood all the basic steps of making band or a Chinese collar. Some neckline designs I already have posted, and I would share the links in the description box. Please also check these designs, and more designs I will be sharing in my future videos. Till then, take care and bye, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.